Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead. So this is going to be quick weekly messages from the 17th to the 24th of November 2024. So if you want to book in a personal, it is in the description below. Audio reads Love Korea 2025 hot stuff. A lot of people are looking into 2024 because they want a heads up about what's coming. And there is also a brand new Celtic cross read with the cards. Okay, so the Celtic is off the chart. Gift certificates for friends and family, everything is in the comments or underneath. Okay, so if you're wondering, okay, I could get me family a nice little present, a tarot reading, they get a gift certificate. Okay, so what are we seeing for Leos this week, please? What is the general guidance messages for Leos? You can join the community. We're going to be doing amazing content as well. So this Sag energy is going to be really good for you this week. It could be a very fast-paced week. Some of you might be traveling. The Eight of Wands can be someone who is traveling. They've got a lot going on. So pay attention, because obviously if we're traveling, we've got a lot of details to take care of. This is paying attention to visas, paying attention to tickets, all this type of stuff. But yes, it's good. I feel like the Eight of Wands is like... a lot is going on. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of expansion. Some of you are doing really well. It could be that you're working in a business like Etsy, or there's something you're doing as a business and there's a lot of demand, but it's a very, very busy week. But you know what? Don't complain. So for those who've really been working hard, like, you're starting to see the results, you're starting to see the clients, you're starting to see the movement. Because the Eight of Wands is things expanding. Things are starting to expand, they're starting to grow. Okay, so I'm also, be careful with a missed opportunity as well. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's a missed opportunity. Some of you could be focused on a missed opportunity with a Gemini, okay, or a Sagittarius. So some of you, you're being told, don't pull your energy back by looking at what's gone. Move forward. Because I'm getting you meeting new people. And some of you, I think you're in stagnancy. So for some of you Leos, you're not like your true self, like you're kind of living in stagnancy, and they're saying do something to get up and change the energy. Okay, like do something to make you feel expansive, make you feel inspired. You need to change that energy. And for those who've really just been feeling low and shitty, the Sag energy will really help you to like get more kick-ass, make things happen. Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like someone's got a lot of issues in themselves. Some of you, if you're holding on to the past or you're focused on the past, you're going to be in this. Okay, I feel like some of you are dealing with a person who's cut contact and ghosted you. This person is off talking to other people. They're not missing you. This is a person who's brooding, they're missing someone. Reverse, this person is not missing you. So some of you are tying yourself in knots over a no contact or a person who's kind of just ghosted you. And the message here is that this masculine or feminine is just off talking to other people, connecting with other people and getting on with life. What is Leo's energy this week, please? The Chariot. Now, some of you are just in living your best life. The Chariot is all about travel. So that's the message I'm getting here. You're not no fool. So the Chariot is all about you just living your best life. This woman is, this can be traveling because the holidays, traveling for work. Or this is just someone who feels good in life. You can see by the look on this woman's face, like she's just enjoying her fashion, her coffee. She's enjoying her work. She's enjoying building a business, So actually some of yous are in, I think there's two different energies. Some Leos are really in the good shit. And some Leos, you're focused on this person who's rejected you or ghosted you. Or you're missing opportunities because you're letting fear get the better of you. So this can be somebody who's blocked the connection to God, but it can also be someone who, because of excess fear or overthinking things too much, they're missing opportunities to grow, to be happy, to build success. So it looks like anxiety is crippling a person here. Okay, I feel like be careful with your thoughts, like what you're saying to yourself, the stories you're telling yourself. Okay, but you can't move on to the new if you're holding on to the old, and that's a message here. Okay, if it was yours, it wouldn't have left. Okay, so some of you, you're not taking new risks in love, you're not moving in new directions, and it's because maybe you were hurt in the past, or maybe you're still connected to the person. Okay, I'm getting someone who's doing binding work and spell work. I'm getting that really strongly. So it could also be someone's got karma here. This is someone who potentially, either we talked about the jealous of you last week. This could be someone who potentially, either you're watching someone winning and you're wondering why, because all you did was sabotage this person, all you did was try to destroy this person, and they just keep coming back and you just don't understand why. Or it could be the other way around. So I'm getting that somebody's living the best life and just in a really boss energy, and someone else is really struggling, but it could be because karma is making a comeback. Okay, what else are we seeing for Leos that they need to know this week, please? Six of Swords. So some of you, it's really about, there was a betrayal, there was a loss. This could be someone cheated or someone ghosted, or, maybe it's the other way round, but there was a serious betrayal here. The Ten of Swords is like knives in the back. Some years this is to do with money. It can be someone who's axed someone from a job. Some years could be jobless right now. It's time to get over something. It's time to face your fears. Okay? Some of you are just not happy in the job that you're in. Okay? Like some of you want to work remotely, you want to travel, you want freedom, and you're not going to get it in this current place. You need to face your fears. And something's just torturing someone here. Something's just, a job is torturing a person, the life that they're living in is torturing them. Something is torturing you. Because anxiety is a good thing. Anxiety is what tells us what's not good for us. To be anxious over money is to say we haven't got enough. To be anxious in a relationship is to say we can't really trust that person. Or we've got some things we need to work on around trust. Like, anxiety isn't the big bad wolf that people make it out to be. Anxiety is there for a reason. It's natural to be anxious when you get on a stage and you talk in front of a lot of people, but it's also exhilarating afterwards. Like, anxiety is just a trigger point. It's just a trigger. And that's what this, so some of you, that's what I'm getting. Like, the life you're currently living in, if you're really lonely and isolated, the anxiety is saying, I don't want to live like this. Do something. Right? If you're in some job that every night before you go there, you're just like, why? Do something. Stop living in a torture chamber. Right? The other side of the coin is, it's when people betray us and we lose confidence in ourselves, we lose confidence in connection because that person really, really did a number on us. But it's time for you to get to a point where it's like, I don't care. It's one person in 8 billion people, and you know what? I'm not going to live in fear of the next betrayal. And also, the more betrayals we go through, the tougher we become. The more rejection we go through, the easier it gets. So, some of you, this is, again, I get this for some Leos who are kind of in that point of their life where they kind of feel awash. They kind of feel like they're adrift on ocean. It's like, I don't know what my mission is in life. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I want. It's okay. So try and test things to figure it out. Because the Chariot and the Eight of Wands is about that. If you don't know what you want, then date people, date multiple people, be honest and transparent. Don't commit to anything. Be honest and transparent. If you don't know what you want in your mission and your divine purpose, go out there, try things, test things. See how they feel, see if they fit. If not, drop them next. Right? So I feel like some of you Leos, like, you need to get back into your true nature. Your true nature is not a fearful nature. You are a risk taker. You are a courageous person. There's not an uglier than a Leo who's trapped in a marriage or a life that they hate. There's not an uglier. Honestly, I'll tell you that. Because you're a lion, right? So it's like trapping a beast in a cage. It's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to be good for anyone who's asked to encounter you. Okay? You need sex, you need passion, you need competition, you need you know? But something's happened here, and you can book a personal if you want me to look at your personal situation, but something's happened here, a deep betrayal. Now, in the community, we're going to be talking a lot about this. We're going to be doing podcasts. We're going to be talking about certain things that are really powerful at this time. So you can join below. Voodoo. The Ten of Swords will be someone who's either had a nervous breakdown, is close to a nervous breakdown, or is acting weird. Because this is a person who's overly anxious, like, and it can be where people are doing binding work, they're doing voodoo, they're doing things to stop you. They're doing things to block you in your love life, in your career. You feel irrationally anxious, but you've got to know the difference between what is a biochemical breakdown, that's what they call a breakdown, and what is dark work. And a lot of people, I think, because it's the new trend, isn't it, to talk about dark work. Everyone's being cursed and spell work. And no, some of it's just we live in a matrix. We live in a very dark, demonic time. People are very distrustful. There's a lot of bad energy. And it's really nothing to do with spell work. It's just the times we live in. And some of it is that, you know. But you've got to know the difference. But a message I'm getting is we've got two Leos. We've got that happy Leo. The Leo who's like, I'm every woman, you know, and just like everything's good for them. Like taking a shit's good for them. It's like, are you feeling okay? You know, there's just no problems at all. You're just happy. And then you've got the Leos who are really struggling with life and kind of feeling dark and out of sorts, and it's coming from they don't know where. So you've got to figure that out. And then some of you are just in the Six of Swords, like, yeah, we all have those periods of our life where it's like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I haven't got a clue where I'm going, if I'm going to get through this, what to do next. Like, we all have those periods. But I feel like Sagittarius energy is really going to help you, but you need to help yourself. You need to help yourself. Three of Pentacles. This could be going to a therapist. It could be looking for a new job. You've got to look at what your personal problem is and help yourself. If you're feeling dark and weird, you need to approach someone who can look at you and help you and talk to you. If it's money, you need to think of ways to make more money. Okay? If it's a job that's really bad for your health, you need to think about a new job, right? If you're really lonely, well, you need connection. So that's the message this week. It's time to help yourself, right? But not sit there brooding in your head. Okay? I'm also getting someone who wants to get out of a relationship or let a person go, but they just can't seem to do it. Okay, tell me about the love, please. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So some of you, it's an earth sign. Some of you, it's an Aries or a Sagittarius. I feel like this is someone who plays games. Right, so some of you have got someone in your life who this person has got you in third parties. They're keeping their options open with multiple people. They don't want you to walk away, but this person is poison. They might give you attention on social media posts sometimes, or they might come and see you, but they just keep you hanging. You deserve better, Leo. I'm also getting the anger in you, like you're so angry. But you really like this person, but I don't think this person's going to change. Yeah, I think it's time to start standing up for yourself, set healthy boundaries, choose you. It's definitely with an earth sign, so for you Leos, it's I feel like it's a Sagittarius and Aries, but I would say a Taurus, Virgo, strongly, Capricorn. The message I'm getting here is that you're allowing this person to take the piss. They're weaponizing your emotions, they're manipulating you, and it's time to not allow them to do this anymore. You deserve so much better. I think some of you've got low confidence. And sometimes we just meet a person and we really like that person, and so we'll put up with a lot to be with that person, to sleep with that person, to connect with that person, but they're just not good for us. No? You know? So yeah, I think... But it is demonic. It is demonic when people play our emotions. It's demonic when people expect us to settle for things that they would never settle for. Right? You know? It's like, oh, right, you expect me to be over here accepting this, but you wouldn't accept it. You need to come to your power this week, Leo. For some of yous. And some of yous, you know, you've been using your power. You've been doing some very dark stuff. Or you are. Okay, but for a lot of you Leos, I don't get that. I get people who need to step up and start looking after themselves and trusting themselves. That whatever you're going through right now, that you've got the power, the strength to get yourself out of it, to have a better life, to be happy, to find love, to be in better money. But you need to step up. You're blocking yourself to a sword. This is fear. And some of you, this person that you're dealing with, it's not love, it's low frequency, because their heart chakra is blocked. Some of you are sending conflicting messages to yourself, to the universe. 8 of Swords. But there definitely is a sense of being imprisoned, so Leos are feeling imprisoned in some way. The 8, and again, this is a person who's bound. The life feels like a prison in some way. They're a prisoner to their emotions, they're a prisoner to their fears, they're a prisoner to a way of life, they're a prisoner to a certain person. Right? And the message is it's time to take your power back. If you have to stand up to yourself, that's sabotaging you, it's time to do it. If you have to stand up to other people who are trying to wear you down and dominate you and give you less than you deserve, it's time to do it. And if you lose them, so be it. And some of you, I'm going to finish with this, that your happiness is in foreign lands. That's what I'm getting. So maybe love. I'm getting for some of you Leos, it's time to travel. It's time to explore. It's time to create a new reality. Get into a new reality, because I do believe countries are a frequency, places are a frequency. And sometimes if you stay in the same place, you'll never find happiness. You'll never find well-being. A lot of people do this. They're born in a certain country, they're born in a certain way, and they live out through that way, and they're just unhappy the whole life. So some of you, it really is about taking that trip, going abroad, roughing it, winging it. Your instinct is telling you to travel, to relocate to a new city, to try a new business, like the message here is doing. What the fuck have you got to lose? Because some of you, look at the state of you. I mean, what is the point of breathing if you're just going to be anxious and fearful and isolated? And I'm not saying it's a temporary state, but I'm saying that's how we feel when we're in that. You feel suicidal, you feel depressed, you feel shit, right? It's like, God, like, what's the point of life? It's like, when you're in that state, it means you need to change your state, you need to change your reality, you need to change your life. Because life is beautiful when you get it right, when you're around the right people for you, when you're connected to your soul, when you're connected to your heart. Trust me, life is magic. But it's not given to you. You got to go get it. You know, this is the problem with humans. They want everything for free. You know, you got to go get it. You know, you got to stand the fuck up. You got to say, no, you're giving me less than I deserve. You've got to stand up for your dreams. You've got to take the trips. You've got to take the risks. You've got to do it right. If you fuck up and you end up boxed in, some of you have boxed yourself into some shit job or some shit marriage or some shit relationship, you can either sit there or you can own it. And that's the message this week. You need to own it, right? It's like, okay, I've boxed myself in. This feels like a prison and I'm getting out of it. You're breaking out of jail. That's the message, yeah. It's time to break out, right? But yeah, I feel like for some Leos who are in that power, like, you're happy. You're on it. Like, everything feels great to you, which is awesome. Nothing wrong with that. You're just savouring, you're enjoying even the simple things. And that's a nice place to be, when you appreciate everything and you're just enjoying life, right? And you're okay with where you are. But some of you, this is not good. So you can book in your personal below if you want me to look at your personal situation. 2025 is a big one that people are booking to see what's coming ahead and so they can prepare. There's also the Celtic. Check it out, you'll know what I mean. One of my favourites, that. So that's the deal of the week, and there is all other reads, audio reads, everything is there. Have a great week. Like and comment, and also watch your other signs. I'll speak to you soon.